The sixth technique that also said is that while doing worldly activities, the sixth technique of Vigyan Bhairav Tantra is said while doing worldly activities, uh, observe your breathing. While doing worldly activities, observe your breathing. And also said that you can also converse it as way, when you are doing worldly activities, look at the gaps between once you inhale, then a certain moment came when you didn't really inhale, then there is a gap for a few moments. Observe that gap, and when you exhale again, there is a moment came when you stop exhaling, and you are neither inhaling. That focus on that gap, because that gap is where realization happens. That gap when what we call enlightenment happens. So focus on that gap and be free. That is what Osho said in his sixth, what I say, the sixth techniques of Vigyan Bhairav Tantra. And the fifth technique was that focus on your third eye. That is, focus on the gaps between your eyebrows here with your both of your eyes, because according to science it is said that between that gap there is a gland called pineal gland which craves attention, or which really attracts you if you focus attention there for just a moment. It is started to doing absorb your attention, and you can feel it if you do it. If you started to focus your attention, focus your eyes in between these eyebrows. So the fifth technique said by the Osho, explained by the Osho, is that focus on this pineal gland. He also told a story of he even began the discourse with a story of Pythagoras. It is said that when Pythagoras went to Greek or some, yes, when Pythagoras went to Greek to take admission in any mystic college, or somebody you can say university, he didn't enter there because the condition to enter in that college, the college of mystics, their metaphysics is taught there in that college, in that or you can call it university. The condition for is that you have to go for a 40-day test of breathing test and discipline and so on and so forth, which largely based on your breathings, on your everyday habits, your mental state, and all the rest of it. So Pythagoras was not ready for it. He said that I want to be earn metaphysical knowledge, meta-sense knowledge. I don't want to focus on whether it is breathing or something like discipline. But it is not possible. He applied for several times, but he was rejected all the times because he was not ready to really go into that practice of 40-day. In the end, he didn't have any way. Eventually, he went to the training. He took 40-day training, and after he completed the training, he said to those person who is applying for that university, that universities of mystics, that I'm not the same person. This is anybody different. And if I didn't really follow this 40-day exercise or training, you can say, then I can only acquire intellectual knowledge. I cannot experience it, because the knowledge, also said, the knowledge you didn't experience is not knowledge at all. It's just merely a book. It's just merely some words and some symbols and so on and so forth. So also said that this is the same technique that was said to be done by Pythagoras while in Greek on his 40-day training. And this method is so tremendous, and it has a potential to awake you from your initial position. So the method says that focus on your eyebrows, or you can say in the language of science, focus on your pineal gland. It will easily absorb your attention. And then further, the technique said that now your mind, let your mind be before thoughts. Now you can just witness your thoughts. You don't have to do anything. Just witness your thoughts and suck or perhaps inhale pran through your nose, and imagine that your pran has been what I call your pran has been soaring over your head as light. It is something imagination. It's somewhat not I think approved by Jiddu Krishnamurti or somebody else, but it is of quite importance. That's it.